Joining me now is CME Group CEO Terry Duffy. Terry, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much, Sarah.
So I guess all these Fed hikes and uncertainty over the future path is ultimately good business for you. Is that what's happening?
Well, I mean, that's part of it, the equation, Sarah. There's no question about it. But you know, we're a multi-asset class institution, and all of our asset classes were up in 2022. As you just said, we're up 19%, which is a record year for CME. It's the biggest year in the history of our company. So, you know, we're quite proud of the achievements, and we kept our costs down. So, you know, we feel like we're getting a little rewarded for that today, and we'll see where it goes from here. But the markets have been, you know, relatively exceptional. Now we're here in the month of January, and we're averaging, you know, roughly 23 million contracts a day in the month of January, which was about the average for 2022. So we're off to a really good start in the first month of 23 as well.
So that was my question, is what you expect for 23. You're off to a good start, but if the Fed does start to move closer to a pause, which is what the market is expecting, and commodities normalize from some of these crazy moves that we had around the war last year, what happens?
Well, it's hard to predict what's going to happen, Sarah, but I think, you know, when you look at where the market is pointing to, you're looking at the next Fed meeting. You got a 90% probability that there's going to be another 0.25% hike, and then you have the meeting after that in May with a 70% chance of a quarter hike. And I think what's interesting is that, you know, the Fed Fund futures is pricing in potentially by year end maybe a pivot on the downside. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. You know, Chair Powell's comments yesterday were, I think, caught a lot of people off guard. I heard you talking to Mike Santoli about that. So I think that's quite fascinating. About, you know, you keep talking about hard landings and soft landings. I'm still waiting to hear about the landing. I mean, we've been talking about this for a year now, and we've yet to come to a conclusion. I think it's just, you know, the time that we live in, which is a complete age of uncertainty. So I think that's where we're at right now, and I think that bodes well for CME Group.
You mentioned the Fed funds futures starting to price in cuts this year, even though the Fed, numerous Fed officials, including the chair himself, have said we don't see cutting rates this year. We're not planning on it. Right. It's not the scenario. So how should we interpret what the market is telling us there?
Well, I think that's the beauty of the market, right? I mean, people, you know, can express their views on what they think is going to happen over the next several months. As I said, 90% chance of probability of a hike, and then 70% chance, and then near the end of the year, they're actually talking about a potential small cut. That's the market's reaction to what they think is going to happen. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. So I guess we'll wait and see to other data that comes out. As Mike Santoli said, and I agree with him, we're become so data dependent. But yet, you know, we're going to have to wait and see how the Fed reacts. These job numbers, I think, are catching a lot of people off guard. You know, the market rallies off of the Chair Powell's comments yesterday, and then it sells off again today. Tried to get higher for a little bit a couple hours ago. That didn't work. So the market's kind of going back and forth, and that's why I say it's the age of uncertainty. It's just, you know, minute by minute, we're really trying to weigh and decide which way the direction is going to be.